Okay, so I had a whole other video planned for today, but this just struck my mind, and I feel like this is so, it's right on the nail. We need to hear this. There's never going to be a right time for anything, by your standards at least, or by your definition, because God has already predestined everything for you, right? If you say, I can't start XYZ today because of XYZ, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're just giving, plain old excuses to make yourself feel better, to cope essentially. And what you need to understand is you will regret it. Bro, you're gonna regret it. I started this YouTube channel, right? After years of saying I'm not ready, because I've always envisioned myself like in my studio. I have the red camera right here, another red camera right there, maybe a Canon right over my head, on a nice Rode microphone, etc. XYZ, scripts, editors, this, that. That's not realistic. Not yet, at least. And why am I gonna wait years to start something that I'm very passionate about, right? I love talking to the camera. I love making these videos, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, I watch them back sometimes. I'm like, bro, you need to G-check yourself, right? You can't just say all this stuff and not live up to it. Do you get what I mean? So why am I gonna put that off? The emails that I've gotten, the DMs that I've gotten, the comments, the new subscribers, bro, it's a great feeling. I'm so glad that I started now. I know these videos, they're not up there yet. They're not the greatest yet. I'm recording on my MacBook right now. I'm at the office and I'm recording on my MacBook, right? But it works. That's what you need to understand. Just start and figure it out. Trial and error, right? My first videos, I really was reading from script. I'm not gonna lie, I had my iPad propped up on the screen and I was kind of reading from that. And then slowly but surely, I started kind of just spitballing a little bit. Like right now, I'm just spitballing, right? And that's the thing, bro. Over time, you will get better with things, but you're not gonna be great from day one. And you shouldn't be great from day one, right? If something is super easy for you, it's not for you. I'm sorry. You're too comfortable. You're complacent. Complacency kills. It literally is one of the slowest deaths you'll ever face in your entire life, because at first, it's not gonna seem like a big deal. But then again, bro, it's like compound interest. It starts compounding, and the feeling just starts compounding. Next thing you know, 5 years have passed. You're still doing the same old thing, and you haven't even gotten better at it. If anything, you've probably gotten worse, right? There's a good saying that goes, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse, right? You get what I mean? If it's up to me, sorry, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse, right? Go out there, chase what it is that you want, right? The future that you want. Bro, I walked into this year knowing that it would be a hard year, right? And knowing that it would be one of the most stressful years of my life. I turned 20, today's March 6th, exactly a month ago. I literally turned 20 a month ago. And bro, life moves fast. Life picks up. I've been 20 for a month, and bro, life has changed drastically, right? And that's the thing. The world is not gonna stop for you. It's not gonna wait for you to be ready, right? The sun doesn't stop for no one. I believe Kevin Hart said that, and it's true. You just have to start and, try to get better as you go. And again, you're not gonna be good at it from day one, and you shouldn't be good at day one. You should be a student of the universe and a student first in every realm of life, right? Not just academics. When you sit down with someone, this is my favorite thing. I love watching podcasts where the host, yes, they're asking questions, but they're also leaving it open to the other person because they want to learn as well. That's the thing. You want to be a student. Everybody that you interact with can teach you something, right? Relationships are a perfect example of this, right? Yes, love is beautiful. It's one of the best things out there, but it doesn't always last. It doesn't always work out. And people get bitter and they want to hate their ex and trash them, XYZ. Bro, he or she has taught you so much from the day that you've met them, right? And that just goes to show you, bro, things are not going to be perfect, but it's about consistency. I was in a meeting this morning and I was doing a Q&A with one of our mentors, and I took some notes down on what he said. And one of the things that stuck out to me is consistency is hard, but admirable. People admire you when you're consistent, right? And this goes for, we're focused on like sales, follow-up, real estate, all that stuff. If you're a real estate agent, for example, and you follow up people and you're consistent on what it is you say you're going to do. If you say you're going to send something by 2 p.m. and you send it by 1:30, every single time, you just meet the standard, whatever, that shows consistency. People admire you for that, right? There is never going to be a moment in life where you're like, yeah, I have this idea, but today's not the day, right? It's today's Wednesday. I'll start next Wednesday. I'll start next Monday. That's loser mentality. Why can't you start on a random Thursday at 2:30 p.m.? You get what I mean? And look, I was the biggest subscriber to this ideology, right? I would always start my things on Monday. You get what I mean? New routines, new diets, etc. Because Monday's the first day of the week, etc., etc. Bro, start today. Literally, just start today. I woke up today at 4 a.m. Bro, I slept two and a half hours. I think my Whoop, here, let me show you. I wear a Whoop, and I could not sleep last night. I literally could not sleep. And I've been having a hard time sleeping recently. Either I've been oversleeping. I'll be honest, I've been snoozing my alarms, right? Bro, I slept, look at this, read this. I slept 2 hours and 28 minutes. And I feel over the moon. Bro, oh my God, my recovery was 7%. Can you see that? Right there, 7%. God bless. But yeah, man, yeah, I didn't sleep well. But when I woke up this morning, I woke up at 4 a.m. I just like sprung out of bed. And I just felt good. And in that, like, I had ideas. As soon as I wake up, I always have ideas churning. That's probably why I have a hard time sleeping, now that I think about it. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. But anyway, I had this idea of starting something, right? I'm not gonna say what it is until it actually works. But for the first time ever in my life, I didn't say, let me put a pin in that. I'll come back to that thought. No. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna set some time aside and I'm gonna start drafting this out. I'm gonna start planning this out. And that's the thing. I really, really believe that 2024 needs to be the season of, essentially, the season of war, right? The season of war. You might have the worst quality of life you've ever had. You might be sleeping 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. You might not even be sleeping or eating. That's fine for some time, right? But eventually you do need to eat and sleep. Otherwise you're gonna, become a zombie and become brain dead. But this year, bro, you owe it to yourself to focus and really get something going, because no one's coming to save you. And if I learned anything in 2023, it was that no one will save you, right? The days when you feel the worst, when you feel the saddest, etc., those are the days when you need to go 10 times hard, because afterwards the feeling is incredible, right? There have been times where I don't feel like going to the gym. I despise it. I'm not gonna lie, I hate cardio. I hate cardio with a passion. I hate the person that made cardio, right? It's not fun. But when I'm in the midst of a nice long run, right? And I get a good pace and, I get like a runner's high essentially, I feel good. I could have been having the worst day ever. I'll feel good afterwards because I'm like, yo, I crushed that. I said I was gonna do something and I stuck to it. And that's the thing. If you can't build rapport with yourself, people are gonna see through the cracks. You can't build rapport with other people. And that goes for literally any industry, sales. If you're not confident in your sales approach and your cold calls, people are gonna pick up on that, right? But yeah, that's just something I've been thinking about. Just want to share with you guys, spitball a little bit. And yeah, man, catch you in the next video. Cheers.